Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. I'm Pandora, and today we're diving into the powerful and often mysterious world of those born on the 25th of any month. If your birthday falls on the 25th, there's something profoundly ancient and intuitive about your energy. You are not here by accident. You are here as a guide between worlds, a truth seeker, a mystic in disguise. And as we move through this journey together, you may come to understand why you've often felt like you didn't quite belong to this world. Because, in a way, you don't. You walk with one foot in the physical and one in the spiritual. Let's explore the numerology, emotional blueprint, soul themes, spiritual gifts, and past life echoes that shape your essence. This is a sacred path, so take a breath, settle in, and allow yourself to feel seen. Let's begin. Life Path Essence, the vibration of 7. If you're born on the 25th, your birthday number reduces to 7 2 plus 5. The number 7 is the seeker, the philosopher, the spiritual detective. But the 25th adds its own unique layers to this. The 2 gives you deep sensitivity, emotional intuition, and an innate ability to sense the energy of others. You are often the emotional sponge in your environment, absorbing moods, atmospheres, even secrets no one speaks aloud. The 5 brings contrast. It's wild, curious, restless, intellectual, and change-driven. It's the number of exploration and freedom, of not wanting to be pinned down or confined. So when you combine the emotional depth of 2 with the freedom-loving energy of 5, and then wrap it all in the solitary, truth, seeking frequency of 7, you get someone who is constantly searching for meaning, through relationships, experience, philosophy, spirituality, and silence. You have a profoundly analytical mind but are equally guided by your heart and intuition. Your entire life may feel like a puzzle you're trying to solve, only to realize in your later years that the answer has always been within you. Emotional blueprint, the internal world of the 25th. People born on the 25th often carry deep emotions they don't share with anyone. You are private, protective, and observant. You've likely learned from a very young age that not everyone can be trusted with your truth, so you developed a rich internal world where you process everything quietly, observing, analyzing, feeling. Your emotions can sometimes feel too big for this world. You don't cry easily in front of others, but when you do, it's because something inside of you has cracked open. Your heart is oceanic. It holds lifetimes of wisdom, grief, joy, longing, and sacred memory. And yet you often don't allow others to see this side of you. Many people see your intellect or calmness, but not the depths beneath it. One of your lessons in this life is learning how to be seen, really seen, and to allow intimacy without fear of being swallowed or betrayed. Trust isn't easy for you. It must be earned. And even then, you might still test it a little. Spiritual gifts, intuition, divination, and soul whispering. You have an extraordinary spiritual connection, whether you recognize it or not. Many born on the 25th are natural mediums, dream travelers, astral projectors, or energy readers. You might have experienced déjà vu frequently as a child. You may have had prophetic dreams, sensed spirits, or even spoken to unseen beings before anyone told you it was not normal. You are here to be a bridge between worlds, to take spiritual knowledge and translate it into something others can understand. This might show up through writing, poetry, art, healing, teaching, astrology, tarot, or energy work, or even quietly, as someone who always seems to know when something is wrong before it happens. You have the gift of sensing truth beyond words. You can read people's energy without needing them to speak. And when you are tuned into your higher self, your intuition becomes razor sharp. It's like your soul is whispering to you through silence. The question is, are you listening? Karmic themes and past life echoes. Many born on the 25th carry karmic imprints of lives spent in monasteries, temples, secret societies, or ancient spiritual civilizations like Lemuria, Atlantis, or Egypt. You have often been the keeper of sacred knowledge. In some lifetimes, you were a scribe, in others, a silent oracle or a misunderstood seer. You may carry wounds of exile, betrayal, or punishment for speaking spiritual truths in a world that wasn't ready. You may also have memories, conscious or unconscious, of being silenced. This can lead to a fear of visibility in this life. Even though you have something deeply powerful to share, there's a hesitation around using your voice or stepping into the spotlight. There's also a strong theme of spiritual solitude in your soul history. You've spent many lifetimes alone, by choice, or by circumstance. As a result, you may struggle with feeling isolated even when surrounded by others. But this solitude has gifted you with ancient wisdom, a profound inner compass, and the ability to walk alone without losing your way. Healing this theme in this life may involve learning to let people in, balancing your sacred alone time with emotional connection, and learning that your gifts are meant to be shared, not hidden. Relationships, love, trust, and soul bonding. You crave depth in relationships. Casual encounters or surface-level friendships won't nourish your soul. You want to know someone's shadows, dreams, pain, and purpose. You want to feel them with your entire being. But here's the catch. You don't open up easily. People might experience you as distant, mysterious, or emotionally unavailable until they've earned your trust. But once you open your heart, you're incredibly loyal, supportive, and intuitive. You can sense your partner's emotional state before they speak. You often take on their energy as your own, which can become draining if you don't protect your aura. Your ideal partner is someone who honors your spiritual nature, gives you room to breathe, and can swim in emotional depth without trying to fix or control you. You are not meant for shallow love. You're meant for a love that feels like coming home to a soul you've known across time. If you've experienced betrayal or abandonment in this life, it may be a karmic echo from past lives. But healing is always possible. And when you find someone who sees you fully without needing you to shrink or perform, it feels like sacred reunion. Shadow side, isolation, overthinking, and disconnection. Every soul carries light and shadow, and for those born on the 25th, your shadows often live in the mind. Overthinking, obsessive analysis, emotional withdrawal, and mistrust are common challenges. You may get stuck in cycles of second-guessing, trying to understand everything before taking action, especially in relationships. You might struggle with isolation, feeling like no one truly understands you. This can lead to escapism, through books, fantasy, addictions, or emotional detachment. Sometimes you pretend not to care just to protect yourself from being hurt. Another shadow is self-doubt. Even though you're incredibly gifted, you often question your own worth or downplay your abilities. You may even resist your spiritual gifts out of fear of being too weird, too sensitive, or too much. The healing lies in allowing yourself to be seen, in trusting your voice, in choosing connection over protection, in understanding that you are not broken, you are simply deep, and the world needs depth more than ever. Career and soul work. You are not here for conventional paths. You might try them, even succeed in them for a while, but your soul will eventually crave something more meaningful. You need to feel like your work serves a higher purpose. You're a natural researcher, writer, teacher, therapist, healer, mystic, or visionary. Careers in psychology, metaphysics, holistic health, research, investigative journalism, esoteric studies, or anything involving deep analysis and truth-seeking are perfect for you. You may also excel in art, music, poetry, or any form of creative expression that allows you to channel your inner world. You're not motivated by fame or money alone, you're motivated by meaning. And when your work aligns with your soul, you become unstoppable. Connection to the divine, your soul language. You have an intimate relationship with the divine, even if you don't follow a specific religion. Your spirit speaks in dreams, synchronicities, quiet moments, and signs from nature. You might feel a connection to ancient languages, codes, or symbols. You might find meaning in numbers, feathers, moon phases, or recurring songs. This is your soul speaking to you. Meditation, dream journaling, automatic writing, and spiritual study help open your channel even more. You may also be gifted in soul communication, connecting with ancestors, spirit guides, or lost loved ones. You are not here to be normal. You are here to remember, to wake up, and to help others remember too. Healing themes, trust, vulnerability, and sharing your wisdom. One of your soul lessons is learning to trust yourself, others, and the universe. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's sacred bravery. When you allow others to see your true self, you create space for real connection. Another key lesson is learning to share your wisdom. You've carried sacred knowledge through lifetimes, but fear of persecution or rejection may hold you back. This is the life where you are meant to step forward, to speak, to teach, to write, to heal. The world is ready now. You are also learning balance between mind and heart, solitude and connection, freedom and commitment, logic and intuition. When you find this balance, your life becomes a masterpiece of depth, truth, and soul. Conclusion. To those born on the 25th, you are not just another number. You are a soul whisperer, a truth seeker, a bridge between worlds. Your life may not be easy, but it is sacred. You carry the wisdom of lifetimes, the sensitivity of a healer, and the mind of a philosopher. You are both student and teacher, seeker and guide. Let go of the fear that you are too much. Let go of the pressure to fit in. You were born to walk your own path, to trust your inner knowing, and to leave behind a trail of light for others to follow. If this message found you today, know that it was meant to. There is no accident in your arrival here. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being exactly who you are. I'm Pandora, and I see the light in you, clearly, deeply, and with so much love. Until next time, keep walking your sacred path.